Welcome to Fabulosity for You, and my name is Angie. If this is your first time coming to visit to my channel, please click the subscribe button, then click the notification bell, so when I upload videos, you'll be the first to know. Like this video and make a comment. This channel is about fashion, relationship advice, and lifestyle. And this is not your first time visiting my channel. Well, welcome back, my queens, and welcome to the kings out there. Okay, so we are very close to 2,000 subscribers. Oh my God, I'm getting so excited. And so you know what that means. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. And so we're very close. So I'm going to go ahead on really soon and put out the rules to the giveaway. So we're going to get this party started. We're going to get this party started. We're going to get this party started. We're going to get the party started, honey. And so when we do reach the 2,000 subscribers, then I will come back and let you know when I will end the giveaway. I will close the giveaway. So I'm just excited that we're really close. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I thank you all. Welcome to my new subscribers, and welcome back to the subscribers that have been with me. So we're going to have more than one winner. So that gives a chance for more people to win. And I'm just really excited about giving back to my subscribers. Okay, so today is Friday. I've been waiting all week to talk to my kings and queens. Honey, it's been a long week for your girl, Angie. You know, I've been sick. I'm feeling good because I'm feeling better, honey. I am feeling better. I don't sound nasal. God is good. And so today is Friday. So you know what that means. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. Ow, it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Ow, it's Friday. Today is Friday. So before we begin, go get your drink of choice. Go get your snack of choice. And come back and sit with your girl, Angie. Text, email, call, stick a letter in the bottle, baby, and let everybody know that Angie is on the line. So we're going to get right into this, okay? I'm going to be doing tonight an update of Diddy. It's just so much that's been going on. It seems like every day is something new. And so I'm here to give an update. So we're going to begin. So what's happening is there was a young woman that came forward, and she said when she was 13 years old that Diddy SA'd her. They had a video out where Ashton Kutcher had introduced this young girl to Diddy when she was 13. They were at an award show, and afterwards, Diddy was having a party. Okay? And he introduced her, and he was like, oh, wow. So you supposed to be coming to my party tonight? And she said, yes, I'm coming to your party. And he gave this sinister laugh. I mean, it was just eerie, the laugh, like, my sweetie. You know, one of them type of things. And they said that Ashton Kutcher had been really close with this young girl, like he was a parent, and he's not. And so it just was really odd. He's walking around with this young girl. He's always with this young girl that's 13 years old. And they ended up going to the party, after party, and she got SA. They probably put some of that drugs in her little Kool-Aid. Who knows? But it's just so sad that these grown-ass men are taking the innocence from children. I don't understand what her parents were. Supposedly the parents were there at the party and doing God's know what. not paying attention to their daughter. They knew what was going to happen. I think that they ended up getting that money, getting paid off for their daughter. And how terrible. I mean, it's crazy out here. These parents are selling their children. Oh my God, it's just a doggone shame. And Ashton Kutcher needs to be arrested as well. I don't understand why he's not arrested. Because they came out with a video of him introducing him to Diddy, as I said, and him always being around this young girl. That's just not proper. It's sick. Okay, so next, it came out a couple days ago, Diddy was talking on the phone while he's in jail to his son, King Combs. And I do have a video clip, but before I show the video clip, I'm going to talk about the video. So, he's in jail, and you know your call is being monitored, and it's public records. The first thing Diddy asks is, have you heard from Jay? His son said, no, Pops, Jay has been ghosted. It's been ghosted. And he said, oh, okay. Now, everybody thinks that Jay means Jay-Z. So he says, well, you know what to do. You need to get rid or throw out the pizza boxes, the empty pizza boxes. And then you need to get rid of the plastic. Now, everybody's saying they think that, he's talking in codes. So, first of all, if you're such an innocent man, why are you talking in codes? They think that the pizza box is the underage children. And then the plastic is the evidence, the videos. So maybe there's more videos somewhere. He had a whole lot of videos. So, we're going to go ahead on and put the video on. And so, as you can see, he's talking in codes and all of the things. Okay, so the next thing that's been going on is they said that Jay-Z is paying what's his name, Ray J, and he's paying Ray J money to get out here and talk about Diddy. And Busta Rhymes as well. He's paying him. Busta Rhymes came out saying, oh, why should we, everybody's jumping all over Diddy. We need to wait until we get all the evidence. Well, we've already seen a lot of the evidence. It's evidence that this man is guilty. So, why are you defending Diddy? Then Ray J came out, and Ray J was basically saying that, hey, we looked up to Diddy. We didn't know nothing about this and all of that. Didn't Ray J try to unliven or had something to do with the unliving or set up Whitney Houston? So, you work for these people, so you know what's going on. So, he on the payroll. Okay? And then he just came out the other day and started saying how disappointed he is and all of the things a black man, with this type of money would do some stuff like that. Excuse me. I'm like, Ray J, you need to just stop. Because you the henchman. You the setup guy. And so then they, Bow Wow comes out and talking about, oh, well, I missed the Diddy parties. He gave some good parties. And I'm like, Diddy, Bow Wow, Ray J, they grew up in Hollywood, okay? So they've been going to these parties for a very long time, and they know what's going on. But the thing is, a lot of people don't want this insanity to stop. They don't want it to stop because then they did all of what they did in vain. And they want to be able to keep their spot. Because at the end of the day, of course, there's going to be some changes. Now, Jay-Z is supposed to be the one that's going to be next in line to be in charge. Okay? He's taking Diddy's place. He's the one that set up R. Kelly. He set up Diddy. And now he wants to be in charge. As I said last week, 50 Cent wants to be his right-hand man. Ray J wants to be his right-hand man. So you got all these people trying to fight for a position. And they don't want all this stuff to change because then they went through in vain. So they want to keep it going. Now, it's been said that Diddy has passed the bumps. And you guys know what the bumps mean. I can't say the word, but I can say ERPs. ERPs. You know what I'm talking about. He passed the bump to Jay-Z. Jay-Z passed the bump to Rihanna. Rihanna passed the bump to Chris. Okay? And then they said that Diddy passed the bumps to Usher. Usher passed the bumps to Chili and a whole lot of other people. Now, I'm going to say right now, everything in this video is allegedly, okay? But it's a lot of bumps in Hollywood, honey. They even said Jennifer Lopez, Diddy gave the bumps to her. Honey, Diddy is nasty. He done slept with just about all the men and women in Hollywood and hip-hop. Okay? So a lot of the celebrities have the bumps. It's a cesspool. They were saying how Diddy and Craig Mack died of the package that he got at one of Diddy's parties. And this guy said he's I'm sorry, I got allergies now. This guy, he's a sex worker, and he said Diddy paid him to come to one of those freak-offs to pass around the package. Craig Mack got the package, and he got it on purpose. Okay, now I don't know. He paid both men and women to pass around the package to certain people because he had a problem with Craig Mack because Craig Mack wanted to leave his contract and go over to death row. But in essence, Diddy was not paying no more attention to Craig Mack. He was putting all his attention to Biggie, and Biggie didn't like Craig Mack, so Diddy didn't like Craig Mack. It's a big thing about that they have in the YouTube streets. Also, Gene Deal, shout out to Gene Deal. He's been doing a lot of talking, and he said that he believed that Diddy did have something to do with Biggie. And so you guys know, if you watch Gene Deal on YouTube, that he said a lot about Diddy and Biggie. Okay, so this week, Miss Wallace, Biggie's mama, called Gene Deal and said, thank you for keep talking about it and bringing out the truth, because she knows that Diddy had something to do with unaliving her child, which is Biggie. So she said, keep talking. Keep putting the news out. Because she couldn't sue Diddy because she didn't know the lawyer she was working with was his friends from college. And so Diddy has his whole catalog. So his legacy was never passed down to his children or his mother. None of the money was passed down because he didn't have none. Because guess what? Diddy had all his music before he died. Isn't that crazy? Diddy was just, oh my God, he was just no good. And so they saying that J-Lo is in a lot of trouble, okay? She's in a lot of trouble, as I said before, when they had that party at that club in the 90s and this woman got shot in the face and J-Lo was there, that J-Lo was holding the gun and J-Lo pulled out the gun and gave it to Diddy to shoot the lady. And he ended up paying his friend that worked for him money to do it. And the friend, has come forward to the FBI and has said that Diddy paid him to take the fall. Okay? And so now J-Lo's ex-husband, her first ex-husband, has come out and said that Jenny from the block, honey, she was so wanted to be a big time star that she sold her soul to the devil. That she sat up and she was going to all the freak out parties. Okay? And that her and Diddy broke up. Well, Diddy broke up their marriage. That all she wanted to do was be a star and she'll do it for whatever price. It also has come out that in these tapes, they said, Jaguar Wright said, there is a lot of video on J-Lo with younger men. That J-Lo loved younger men. Her husband said the same thing, that J-Lo loved younger men. So, honey, J-Lo career is ruined all because she wanted to be a star and hang out with Diddy. Okay? And so they said that the FBI is calling her, honey, is calling on and looking into J-Lo. That J-Lo had a lot to do to participating, having, SAing younger boys at these freak off parties. So it's just so much going on. And so, oh my God, it's so much going on. So Jaguar Wright was being interviewed last week. And she said a whole lot of stuff. And first of all, she said that, as I said, I believe I said this last week, there's a $500,000 bounty on her head. And she cried all last week when she was in the interview because she is scared, but she's not going to stop talking. Now, I'm going to say this. Jaguar is doing a lot of talking. Gene Deal is doing a lot of talking. Is it worth your life? Is it worth your life? But what also had came out was that Jaguar Wright is saying, well, not Jaguar Wright, it was Damon Dash and Gene Deal said they believe in what Jaguar Wright is saying. Because they've been in a room when some of these things she's talking about happened. They already knew about it. They said sometimes she exaggerates, but she is telling the truth. And as I told you my last video on Diddy, I believe 100%, I'm not going to say, I believe in what she's talking about because I've been following Jaguar Wright for about 6 years, and she's never wavered and never changed her story. Damon Dash said, okay, he sent a assistant. He said to Morgan Pierce, when Jaguar did that interview a couple of weeks ago, he made a public statement, you need to take it down or you're going to be sued. Damon Dash was like, that same lawyer did not give him a warning. He just sued. So, wasn't no paperwork. That was just to scare Morgan Pierce. That if what Jaguar is saying is wrong and there's no validity, then he could sue her. He could put a gag order on her. You ain't have to have a lot of money to do. She doesn't, even though she don't have a lot of money, you still can put a gag order on her where to get her to shut up if it's not the truth. So it's what she's saying is 100% true. I think Beyonce and Beyonce and Jay-Z are criminals. Now, the reason and the question is, everybody knew what Diddy was about. So why all of a sudden they are prosecuting him like this? How did they nail him to the cross? Even though I think I talked about it last video, and if you have not seen my updates of Diddy, you need to go back and check them out. I think in the last one I was talking about the Black Godfather, and he is like a Clive Davis, and he was, because he recently died, okay, a couple of months ago. And so he protected some of these people in Hollywood. Well, what happened was, when he had that deal with Ciroc, I told you guys he didn't own Ciroc. He was the face of Ciroc. And when they wouldn't let him get his own tequila brand that he owned, he got mad at them and started spreading the rumors that they're racist and just putting a smear campaign together. So they went on and hooked up with his enemies, because he had a lot of enemies in high places. And they decided, oh, so you're going to try to talk about us. Okay, we're going to air your business. And the Black Godfather was gone. He was dead. So they was able to do that. Now, they did say what also kicked all of this FBI stuff going on is they said Jamie Foxx came forward and said that Diddy had poisoned him. So when he was sick and almost died, and really was supposed to die but survived for the grace of God, it was because Diddy poisoned him. And they said he went right to the FBI, and I don't blame him. And he had proof of this. See, Jamie Foxx and Diddy used to be real close. Jamie Foxx used to throw parties and all that for Diddy. And then out of nowhere, they fell out. Okay? Now, why they fell out, I don't know why they fell out, but they did fall out. So he was going to start working on a documentary. And because he was going to work on the documentary, and of course, Diddy was going to be in the documentary, he tried to unalive him. Okay? And so that's what he do to anybody. Heavy D, Kim Porter, Al B. Shore. It's a whole list of celebrities that was trying to do or was going to do a documentary. And every time that happened, they were unalived. But in this case, Jamie Foxx, he survived. And so he said he's going to talk about it real soon. I think he's going to do a documentary that's going to come out, and he's going to talk about it. And so it's just so much going on. I just don't understand. It's just so much. out here. That man is never going to get out of jail, okay? And so, like I said, I think they're going to unalive him in jail. I don't think he's going to be, I think they're going to drain him of all his money. And another thing they said, that these lawyers that's working for him, they're being really paid to go against him. Jay-Z is paying them to go against them, okay? So these lawyers is not on his side. They're not on his side. And they're going to drain him of all his money. And then he's going to end up being unalived. Because he just know too many big-time people. And so it's just a matter of time, and Diddy knows it. And they said his kids, Quincy is doing some type of reality show with the rest of the kids, which is crazy. I think he's trying to act like his father was a good father. They know what time it was. They said Quincy came out and put something out on Instagram talking about he missed his father and that's his daddy and he wishes people would leave him alone. Why would you do that and you know this man might have unalived your mama? I don't get it. Is it for money? I don't understand that. But at the end of the day, the kids are having a hard time. And I think King Kong wants to come out with a song. And I mean, they show him partying, King Kong. Your daddy is in prison. Why are you partying? They need to sit down somewhere. And I think on that, and you saw on that phone call, Diddy said y'all need to stop it and just sit down. They said that, as you heard, that Justin's car is being repoed. He don't have no money. And it's sad that he didn't leave his children where they're going to be okay. They said that he didn't do it. Gene Deal said he didn't do it because, number one, he wasn't his right man. He was drugged out. Number two, he likes to be in control. He wants them to ask him for everything. So Diddy wasn't all that smart. Diddy didn't care about nobody but himself. And the last thing I'm going to say is about his mama. I know I brought up his mother last time I did the video. But I just had to bring her picture up because, honey, she looked like an old madam. Why would she come to court looking like she going to a BET Awards? She got that blonde hair and them go-go boots, baby. She look a hot mess. She should have came classy. But see, a lot of these ways of Diddy, he got all that from his mama, honey. His mama used to, they said that she had a modeling agency. And I think I said this before. But really, she was pimping out women, honey. And Diddy and his mama had an inappropriate relationship. They all kissing in the mouth. Because he had to stand up when his daddy died and his mama was getting her behind, beating the whole house. He had to fight and all of that and beat her husband, honey. She made him to her husband. Even Gene Deal had said his mama was really inappropriate behavior. But honey, that's all I have. That's all I got. The next time I give an update when something else breaks out, I hope you enjoyed this video. And thank you for watching my channel.